the TV now.
So, you know who the culprit was who stole the cheese, Inspector Rock?
Yes, it was this dirty rat.
Caught red-nosed. Brilliant, Inspector.
No criminal is safe when Inspector Rock is on the case.
That is brilliant.
You two are so good as Inspector Rock and Sergeant Bun. And this second episode is going to be a winner. 10 Little Monsters.
Where all these monsters disappear one by one.
How are you going to do the 10 little monsters who disappear one by one?
Most of them have disappeared already.
And you find out who did it.
Who did it?
We don't know. We haven't finished the script yet. Hi, Billy.
We were just talking about the second episode of Inspector Rock.
It's going to be brilliant.
Our writers say so.
Writers always say that, but I'm afraid there isn't going to be a second episode.
What?
Why not? Because the first episode didn't get any ratings at all.
None?
Audience share for Inspector Rock, 0.00%. No one watched it.
Oh, how do you know?
Mum was making a coffee table and Dad was spraying the green fly.
But you haven't given it a chance. One episode.
No viewers.
It went out the wrong time.
And look what it was up against.
We can't afford it. Inspector Rock costs £1.50 an episode to put on. The Rat alone costs 95 pence. Monster TV hasn't got that sort of money to throw away on a show with no viewers.
But we liked it.
We're taking it off and replacing it with a new show, Monster Pop.
Pop show.
That's what the audience want, and we can make it for 50p. Here are your songs.
Hickory dickory dock.
Little Miss Muffet. Nothing by S Club 7.
These don't cost anything. We do the show tomorrow.
Billy, are you down there?
Yes, Mum.
Have you been using my kitchen cutlery?
No.
How about the rest of you? Well, someone has. I put it away in one place, and every time I go to use it, it's somewhere else.
Maybe it's the moving things monster.
Could be.
Who's the moving things monster?
He's the one that creeps out when you're not looking and hides things.
Like pens.
And odd socks.
Things that you were sure you put down there just a second ago, but they vanish.
That's the moving things monster.
Well, I'm going to see it and tell it to leave my things alone.
Oh, you'll never see it.
It moves too quick.
1 minute your things are there,
And the next second, they're somewhere else.
but if the moving things monster is seen, it stops moving things.
Right. Billy, come with me. I need your help to set a trap.
But I'm setting up Monster Pop, our next great show.
Well, you can do that afterwards. The kitchen cutlery is far more important.
But,
Billy, cutlery.
Herbert, Monster Pop.
Inspector Rock was so good.
This is becoming a really cheap station.
I've got an idea. Why not use Inspector Rock and Sergeant Bun on Monster Pop?
Eh?
We do the pop show, but make it a detective story. The viewers will be so impressed, they'll want more of our detectives. And we'll have saved the show.
I don't know.
You don't think Billy will notice?
All he notices is how much it costs.
So we do it cheap and do it clever. What'd you say?
So, I detect a rift in the happy band. Dissent and discord.
Right and wrong.
Exactly. A subtle little word in one ear, another little word in another ear, and a clever little word in yet another ear. And what have you got?
Someone with 3 ears.
No. 3 of something else. Rivalry, jealousy, and the Beer of Venom TV channel.
5, 6, 7, 8. Jack! I said Jack! Jack and Jill went off on a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down.
But did he fall or was he pushed?
What do you want me to do, Inspector?
First, check the pail for fingerprints. Do we have a witness to Jack falling, Bun?
Someone called Jill, Inspector.
I see. And this is definitely a case for
Inspector Rock! Humpty! I said Humpty!
Those poor, misguided fools.
You won't catch it with Lynette.
Well, I'm going to try.
Oh, it's Dad.
Oh, he must have lost his key. Let him in, will you?
Why did you ring the doorbell, Dad?
I must have lost my key. I put it down somewhere and I can't find it.
The moving things monster.
No, I said I lost my key.
It's been pinched by the moving things monster.
Why is the dresser covered in a net?
Billy and I are setting a trap for it.
If it's seen, it stops moving things. But it's impossible to see.
I think we need something a bit more scientifically advanced than a net. Like some proper TV scanning equipment. Which is where I, as an ex-TV engineer, come in. What's gone missing?
My cutlery.
Right, leave this to me. I've got some work to do in Billy's studio.
My studio?
What does it do, Mr. Dodds?
Every time someone opens the drawer, the aerial picks up the movement and sends a signal to the camera, which then takes an instantly developed photo. Ha! We'll soon see what this moving things monster looks like. Let's take it up. Want to come?
Sure.
But what about the rehearsal?
This'll only take a minute. Anyway, it's only a cheap show.
Yeah, 50p. It doesn't need a rehearsal.
This is mutiny.
It certainly is.
What are you doing here? I told you I don't want you on this station. You keep trying to take it over.
Just like Karen and Terry, and Rocky, and Herbert.
What?
You need an ally, Billy. Someone who's on your side. Not like those traitors who are going to let you down for their own sakes.
What do you mean?
Just ask them what they've got planned for Inspector Rock.
Inspector Rock is finished. It's being replaced by a new show, Monster Pop. And it doesn't have you in it.
Is that so? I think you're going to find you need me sooner than you think, Billy Dodds.
An instantly developed photo.
That's right, Mrs. Dodds. See you later.
Bye. Bye, Karen.
There. This'll tell us what the culprit looks like.
And the moving things monster will be seen at last.
Keep an eye on things, Linda. I'm off to get a new key cut.
What about your lunch?
Oh, I'll fix myself a sandwich when I get back.
Oh.
See you later.
Ah, Mrs. Dodds. Tell me, don't you ever get a bit fed up with being the oppressed minority on this TV station?
Whatever do you mean?
Well, you keeping your eye on things. And Billy, Terry, your husband, Rocky, Herbert, all taking all the credit, getting all the glory. All boys together.
There's Karen.
Ah, mere child. And treated like a slave, Mrs. Dodds. Like a slave.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Little suggestion? How about if Monster TV became Monsterette TV? Programs starring women monsters.
You're the only woman monster.
Exactly.
Look, I don't know what sort of game you're playing, but it won't work. Everyone works together very happily on Monster TV, and nothing you can say or do is going to change that. Is that clear?
As mud. Some people don't want fame stick.
Fame is the name of the game.
Right.
It's a shame Dame but lay a claim have become a flame.
Let them get at each other's throats. Billy against Karen and Terry. And Rocky and Herbert in the middle.
Hey, diddle diddle.
And when it all falls apart, who'll be there to step in and take over?
The Teletubbies.
Me!
Where's Billy?
He's in his room writing the Monster Pop script.
We're not very sure about this.
About what?
About doing Monster Pop and making it Inspector Rock instead.
Billy will be so angry when he finds out.
He won't find out until it's too late, and by then the show will have gone out. The ratings will be brilliant, and he'll be really pleased.
Well, say they're not and say he isn't.
And what happens if he turns up while we're making it?
He won't. Billy's too busy these days counting pennies and working out how much each program costs. We are the program makers.
The creatives.
Billy won't come in the studio.
All ready for Monster Pop?
Yeah.
Ready.
All ready.
Ready to go.
Why are Herbert and Rocky wearing their Inspector Rock outfits?
It's to save money. They're going to do their songs in those outfits to save spending on new ones.
They're not going to suddenly start pretending to be Inspector Rock, are they?
No,
Think
stop.
of
Who
it.
told you that?
No,
No,
dear.
Okay. Let's see a run-through.
A run-through.
A rehearsal. After all, this is a new pop show, Monster Pop, and I want to see what it's going to look like.
Yeah, Monster Pop rehearsal. Action.
Hit it, Rocky!
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds away. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
A case for Inspector Rock! Oh, I'm sorry. I
just couldn't get out of character.
So, traitors.
It was for the good of the station. Inspector Rock will be a hit if you just give it a proper try.
No chance. I can't trust any of you. You're all sacked.
You can't sack us because we quit, right?
Right! And see how long Monster TV lasts without your two best monsters.
Wonderful!
Ed, can you come out here, please?
Everything all right?
No, it's not. Monster TV split up. Billy's sacked everyone and they've quit.
Oh, no, this is terrible. Somebody better have a word with Billy.
Who?
Welcome to Monster TV. And our guest monster today is Little Monster. Hello, Little Monster. So, what do you think of it so far?
Rubbish. Move over and let me do the show.
No.
What choice do you have? You've got no monsters, no help. If you don't have me, you don't have Monster TV.
I've got Little Monster.
Not now, you haven't.
How's it going, son?
Wonder how it's going with Billy and his dad.
What's happening?
Not a lot.
What's this?
Billy's dad rigged it up.
He's trying to get a picture of the moving things monster.
The one that keeps moving my cutlery.
Looks like it's worked.
And they all went behind my back just because of this stupid Inspector Rock.
Oh, isn't it nice that they care enough about something to want to save it? They've put a lot into it.
Yeah, but they should have asked me. I'm the boss.
And you'd have said no.
Oh, you're right. I've made a mess of it, Dad, haven't I? Monster TV, I mean.
Of course you haven't. It's early days. The thing to remember is, much more important than who the boss is who your real friends are.
You're right, and I've lost them.
I don't think so somehow. You have to work really hard to lose true friends. Come on, let's go upstairs and see them.
You mean they haven't gone?
Curses. Foiled.
All of you, I've been an idiot. You're not sacked.
That's okay, we don't quit.
See? All's well that ends well.
And what's more, we've got a photo of the moving things monster.
We have? But this is me.
Exactly. Putting my knife away in the wrong drawer after you've made your sandwich.
But you mean
You're the moving things monster.
And that fact was uncovered by none other than...
Inspector Rock!
And there'll be more from Monster TV at the same time next week. Stay tuned, news of World Book Day in a few moments' time.